Good morning. Welcome on a cold Sunday morning. Welcome to all of you, and thank you, Karthik, for the introduction. And I should also thank Karthik for giving me this opportunity to share some of my views on conversations on scientific terms of rationality and critical thinking from a philosophical perspective. I wanted to underline that from a philosophical perspective, uh, I won't actually say that it would be theory, as he has already mentioned, that I would like to engage in a conversation. Okay, so my talking will be actually less. So I will engage in a conversation on these topics. He has already talked about the Genesis. Let me also talk about a little bit about Genesis too before I enter about this Genesis of this whole program before I enter into the topic proper. I just wrote an article in Frontline, and a shorter version of it appeared in regular road, after which Karthik contacted me, and he wanted that can I elaborate on some of the philosophical points that I have made. Because as you know, if you write for this media, they have some word associations, so you can't go over and on like a PhD. So he wanted me to elaborate, and can I give a 1 hour talk online? So I was telling, and the points that he wanted. This is what. Sorry, 3 times you have to do some exercise. Only 3 times. I'm telling. No, you don't have to do. Just have to. Uh, So he wanted what philosophy concept should we know and understand? Because I said I had written the points that I had raised in the article was why this was lacking. So we have all this miracle busting program, etc., etc. That's fine, but I said that there are certain philosophical aspects of rationality, and he wanted what are concepts we know, an explanation on this. How can we use these concepts in our groups engagement? I mean, most of them are actors. GSS people were there. Then there is VJ, VM, VS, Bharatiya Jnana Vignan BJVS. So how do we use these concepts in the grassroots society? Of course, the last one, what are the works and authors we should study? The last one is not much important. It is important, not much important because for the simple reason that nowadays with a lot of internet and public domain information, you can just do Google and search and get it. But I will also try to cover. So this was what you can, I thought I should mention. So basically it covers the goals. Also the goal of the thing is, the whole idea is what exactly are the fundamental assumptions when we make an argument. So when I talk about this, there are some sub-goals which come across. For example, you have to know something about philosophy of language. Because most of the time, our argument rests on the confusion in which we use our words. So there is some idea one has to have about what is meaning analysis, how to make an argument, how do you acquire concepts. Concepts like truth, we keep on using, the truth. But how do philosophers actually use the concept of truth? How do they make sense of the word knowledge instead, which is so important. So just a brief coverage so that the philosophy concept that we should know and understand gets covered. So I needed a slightly extended period of time, and I said it needs to be done with continuous interaction. I'm glad that Karthik agreed, and so that for the extended period of time. After that, the problem was the venue, and I'm thankful to Sridhar and the other committee members who made this hall available, coming forward and giving this hall. They will see. Initially, I thought that I would title my lectures on so and so topic, but being a teacher, I thought the mode of conversation would be more important. But as far as this discussion is concerned, I'm not able to teach, as I said, because maybe I will come to know more from you. I the best word to use would be, I would be a discussion. What I will try to do is throw up some issues, throw up some problems, and see how we can discuss. And the most important thing, just not ramble over it, but try to get precisely what exactly is the idea. And that's what in the posters, if you have mentioned, you must have seen,